come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
He always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Grecco, to help Vito run River Row. Grecco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Grecco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Grecco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure I'll appreciate your concern. Haven't the people down here heard about a little invention called air conditioning? Christ. You better reach out to Vito before Sal finds an excuse to dump him in the swamp. Heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost your touch. I know this is personal for you, but you want to kill Sal and that dipshit son of his, you're gonna need to keep your head. Still in the process of setting up here. Goddamn Phoebes already had half this town wired to hell.
I'm running low. Can you send supplies to Delray Hollow?
Going at you. Hang tight.
Everything you see is for sale.
Let me see what you got.
Use it. In good health. I'm heading out.
what's going in there.
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Grecco would just let us kill the post son bitch and get it over with.
Nah. Grecco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito until we all respect him.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger.
Huh?
Fuck out of me. With Grecco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
Well, shit. Yeah, exactly. No, nothing like that catch up. Get this useless fucking body out of here.
Grab a cover! Fucking die already! No! I'm stuck here, boys! He's gunning us down! Give me a hand! Hey! I'm in here!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Grecco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. But once I take back River Road from Grecco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Also, we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano. Hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And Next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Grecco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Grecco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if your information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Grecco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fucks even gotta use Grecco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Grecco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking.
Can't understand is what kind of idiot makes his last stand at an old fun park.
Did I have something for me today?
Cocksucker Grecco. Fucking making us
Get this show on the road. That man just got shot. Let's get this show on the road. Some of us want to work. It's been the same story. I have something for me today.
Swamp cracker fucked it up for all of us.
All of us? You're the one trying to get at that hollow pussy. Damn, happy girl come see you.
Rihanna tells it, they find out you're fucking black only, them Haitian boys will come for you.
Well, there you go. Stop trying to fuck black girls. Only a matter of time. Finds out. You remember her, right?
Cocksucker Grecco.
You got any for me today?
Last damn week.
Dash!
Fucking hell.
Cover me while I reload. He's close. I know. You want to check over there?
It's over here.
Get behind something.
Switching out ammo. Aim for cover. Take all day. Come try killing. Got you all to myself. You get flayed, cocksucker.
Was quitting the union. Told them I'd find a damn job.
What'd they say?
Sent a guy over to the house. Says I'm quitting shit. But if I was serious about it, he was
Wait your turn.
bust the hell out of him.
Goddamn.
You ain't organizing against us, cocksucker.
You gonna get your... Got a mad dog killer out here.
This is what happens to people who snitch.
There's been a shooting.
What makes you think the fair Housing Act is gonna make a bit of difference in your life? Because the white government tells you.
No permit, no job. Get a doctor. We've got someone hurt here. We're down another man. Cover my ass. the west side. Of course, some folks that look like me, got a little money and just run them out. Shame, too.
You shoot me now. I gotta go meet this Cuban motherfucker, and I can't... Understand a fake saying is a goddamn...
You ain't that slide dip. What's that over there?
Not a sign of it.
Turn up shit.
It's only a matter of time till I find you.
Don't kill her! Let's get out of here!
Problem. If you boys don't make this right, I'll take the entire union down with me. Is that clear enough?
Excuse you.
The jobs you've done slowing work at the dock union, I'm surprised Toretto's not out in the street and hunting you himself. Word is, Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Grecco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Grecco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him. You wanna work the docks, sure. You have to kick up to the union. But this shit on the Grecco? Christ, it's like he wants to keep fellows from working. The dock union might not be a big, fancy-looking operation, but as long as men want to work, it's dependable. Be careful about telling folks you're working for Vito. He's a good man, but damn if he hasn't pissed off a lot of people. Two of you don't need the grief. Push comes to shove, Toretto will push, shove, bite, and gut you. Watch yourself. I've been working for Vito for a while now. You ask me, Marcano never gave him a fair fucking chance.
burning fucking work permits? What's the point of that? Can't we just print up some more?
Jesus Christ. Look, that's not how it works. Those little slips of paper tell us who owes what, all that shit. Besides that, it's making us look weak.
To who?
The working men. They see us getting fucked. Won't be long before they think they can join in on the fucking. Anyhow, only thing you need to worry about is shooting that colored asshole if he decides to come back.
What? Gotta get behind something! Reload!
I'm assuming we ain't grabbing a beer after this. Get around where he can't see you. Either you kill me, or that pissant Grecco does.
Well, since Grecco ain't here... The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Grecco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm sure the file on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Grecco bounced him yet?
Oh, he bounced Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Grecco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a target on his back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Grecco's scrambling.
Imagine Grecco thought his Uncle Sal would give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
You get hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just right.
I don't think you want to go against me.
Oh, trouble's coming.
Huh?
I ain't gonna lose it.
He's still there.
Shit!
Got him. Fire him.
Dropping like fucking flies.
I'm assuming we ain't grabbing a beer after this?
Running for cover!
Got it! Get over here!
Fuck, I asked him. Take him down!
What's it gonna do with that girl? What?
What the fuck was that?
Guess we should check that out.
Huh?
Fine, I'll wait. Any last...
Whoa! He's got him! Goddamn shooting gallery!
Sweet baby. What the fuck? Mail and River Row. Look into it if you like. Scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. There's been a homicide reported in River Row. If there's a unit in the area, maybe you can pass by and check it out.
He's got me stuck! You got real police? Just killed another cop! Alice! Just killed another...
Responding unit. Visual contact with suspect lost.
Tell her to drink it with soda then. Tell her it's Cuban.
Don't you kind of feel like you're ripping off, Roy?
Roy Thibodeau is a goddamn pussycat. He'd probably give you a case himself. Now, can I meet Darlene's friend or what? He ain't breathing. Why are you beating him? You serious?
Tell me what's going down at Roy's warehouse.
The boss is trying to get medical supplies to Cuba for extra cash. I know where the shipment is.
You answer to me.
You don't look like police, sir.
We need to get this shit moved out of here. Don't feel right.
Brother, start working.
I think I should get...
Grab a cover!
Come on.
Shit! He's picking us off! Shit! He's picking us off! Shit! He's picking us off! I'll take care of this.
Get around where he can't see you.
Grab a cover!
Shit! He's picking us off!
Oh, hell! Give me a minute. Must have run off. Am I seeing things? Where'd he go?
Anybody follow you? Roy is rattled, scared of Grecco, terrified of you. Heard he started sleeping at the warehouse. It's the only place he feels safe.
Good. Means I have an easier time getting my hands on him.
Once he's taken care of, we'll move in. Vito will turn things around. You'll see. That poor fucker Roy's back at the warehouse. Do what you gotta do. Getting that truck of medical supplies to Cuba was supposed to keep old Roy above water. He's looking pretty fucked about now. What the hell happened over at the dock union? Sounds like you gave it to Toretto. What Grecco don't seem to get is this isn't the kind of work where being flashy is gonna get you any further. Roy's problem? He's got a pretty wife. It's how the dumb son of a bitch wound up buying a house and a car he couldn't afford. Smuggling back and forth with Cuba ain't as difficult as you think, as long as you know how to do it quietly. Shit, I'm out of smokes.
Vito says you can help me get this bread of mine to a safe place.
Sure can, honey. And a friend of Vito's is a friend of mine. Be there lickety split.
All right. What do we handle today? Going straight to the bank.
Can I get a resupply in River Row?
I'll head your way now.
Anything you want here?
Let me see what you got.
Don't. I'm out of here.
Over-under on Grecco getting rid of Mr. Thibodeau.
It's good odds if we keep losing money and merchandise like we've been. Roy don't have the balls for this kind of wake. Old boy's a paper pusher.
This kind of thing's good for fellas like us. Battlefield promotions come a lot quicker.
Assuming a man hitting us don't sneak in here and cut your goddamn throat. Maybe you should worry about that.
Oh, shit. Can't exactly ignore. Think I'll be that easy to take down, boy? Give it a shot.
They're gonna have to carry you out.
This is the way you die. I'm empty. Head for cover. to a goddamn hospital! Got nowhere to go! I spotted him! Now the line of fire! Find another man! Your time is up! Open up, bitch! You about to get fucked! There! There, you see him? Dropping like fucking flies! Grabbing cover! All set to take him out! Shit! You not fucking ready, man?
You don't want to do this? They'd have killed your ass anyway. Need you guys to secure the smuggling operation at the warehouse.
I'll send them over. And Lincoln, just cause Grecco's a dipshit doesn't mean he's a pushover. He'll probably send out some of his men, have him try and take you out. So watch your ass. Get your hands on Grecco and rough him up all you want, but don't kill him. That's for me.
I was in the 3rd Platoon Company C of the 614 Tank Destroyer Battalion during World War II. I trained as a medic, but I still carried a gun. Every man in our company was black. Army didn't know what to do with us other than they didn't want us fighting with the white men. Klimbach was that little French town up there near the border with Germany, and we were ordered to take it. Now, the Krauts took out 3 of the 4 anti-tank guns we had, but there was no way in hell we were letting them get the better of us. We were determined to show we was just as good, if not better, than every other soldier in the service. I don't like talking about medals I got over there. Only way a man survives something like that is through the grace of God. Doesn't seem right celebrating a little piece of tin. No one knows I helped Lincoln except for you and John Donovan. Not that I'm keeping it a secret, mind you. Just that nobody ever came around and asked about it.
Hey, Lincoln, that prick Grecco threw me out on my ass. He can give a shit I got a pregnant wife at home. Nice to be back on the job is all I'm saying.
Grecco's in that building at the end of the block. A lot of whores in there. Probably face down a pussy right now.
You got any muscle with him?
Yeah, a couple of meatheads. I'll go around the front, you take the back. He tries to run, grab his ass. Nobody kills that prick but me. Fuck. Those are Marcano's guys. Cocksucker. Come on, back to the car, you drive. I'll cover us. Get that little prick gets away. Ha! Ha!
Is that... How the fuck did Grecco end up with my car?
He's a little fuck, that's how.
God damn it, why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
Marcano would just kill the little shit stain. I want to take my time. Besides, until I can get at Marcano directly, this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
What the fuck are you doing? Go back to Sal, tell him he's done fucking Vito Scaletta! Never mind, I'll tell him myself. Once I'm done with Grecco, you cocksuckers are next! Hey, stick with him! Taking cover!
Vito agreed to work with Lincoln on one condition.
Is that... How the fuck did Grecco end up with my car?
He's a little fuck, that's how.
God damn it, why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
Marcano would just kill the little shit stain. I want to take my time. Besides, until I can get at Marcano directly, this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
Son of a bitch, stay on him!
2 hours of pushing broom. 8 but 12
No way, you fucks! Grecco's mine!
means by no means.
Go back to Sal, tell him he's done fucking Vito Scaletta! Never mind, I'll tell him myself.
Midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine.
Don't shoot my car, Vito! Fuck!
I ain't making any promises. No way I'm letting that dipshit get away. Don't you lose sight of this fuck, Lincoln. Slippery son of a bitch, stay on him!
God damn it, that motherfucker's got my car! Boom, boom! Here I come, cocksucker! I'm in! Gotta hump it down! God damn it! The fuck are you?
Let's get him the fuck out of here. The cops are closing in.
Hey, get the door.
Yeah. Come on.
Available unit. Suspicious individual in vehicle. Officer.
You're gonna have to shake these corn-pone redneck motherfuckers. Real police incoming.
What happened?
You crossed the wrong motherfucker, that's what happened. Shut the fuck up. God damn it! Settle down back there, kiddo. Ride'll be over soon. Hell's a-coming!
What do you want, huh? You want money? I can get you assholes money.
All units. Negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
Back to your place.
Yeah. Pull around to the chum shack in the back. And as for you, have a little dignity, Christ.
Help! Somebody fucking help! Help!
Watch out for cops. Don't want to get pulled over with this asshole in the back seat. Whew, shit. For a couple of years there, I really thought I might be done with all the Jimmy Cagney bullshit. But here I am.
Funny. I kind of figured you for more the Edward G. Robinson type.
Look at you, kid. You know, God's got a sense of humor, too. It's sick as shit, but that motherfucker's got one.
Didn't know you'd be involved in this, Vito, you cocksucker! What do you want, huh? You want money? I can get you assholes money.
All units. Search is called off. Repeat.
Y'all need to get down here. Why? You fucking ignoring me?
Reports of a hit and run at River Row. If anyone's got time to check it out, it's all yours.
Please! I didn't do nothing!
Didn't do nothing. You were getting ready to fucking kill me.
I was just doing what Uncle Sal told me to do.
Nah, that fuck never liked me. I get it. But this? You never tried anything like this before.
I don't...
Come on, Mikey. Why do you want me gone all of a sudden?
He said you were a carpetbagger. Never should have been down here in the first place.
You want me to keep going? You got 9 more.
Fuck! Listen, Jesus, he was worried you knew about the casino. And so we're gonna play up to Leo and the commission. What casino?
Answer the question.
Uncle Sally's... You see that construction across the lake? He's building a casino over there. He wants to go legit. Turn this city into Las Vegas.
Gambling's illegal.
Yeah, no shit, it's illegal. Which is why he's paid a bunch of money to get the laws changed. Who else is involved in this? I don't know. I don't know, I swear it. Look, I told you what you wanted to know. You're gonna let me go now, right?
Yeah, sure. Stupid fucking prick. I'll clean this mess up. No reason for you to stick around.
Remember our deal. I'm expecting a cut of everything you bring in.
Hey, I know how this shit works. You'll get your money. There's a woman named Alma, helps me out sometimes. Cuban, mean as fuck. Should talk to her, see if she needs anything. Might be an easy way to bring in some extra money.
Where's she at?
At the warehouse.
All right. What are you gonna do with him?
Fish gotta eat like everyone else.
At what point did you become aware that Sal Marcano wanted to build a casino north of the city?
Pretty early on. Michael Grecco told Lincoln about it.
And Lincoln Clay's plan was to specifically target various entities related to Marcano's casino plan?
Between the bribes he was paying out to get gambling legalized and the money needed to pay off the commission, Sal was stretched pretty thin. So Lincoln used that to his advantage. Forced Sal into making some extremely hard decisions. Decisions that would limit his options.
I'm telling you, we make twice as much bread moving heroin as we would from a stupid fucking casino. Maybe 3 times.
This ain't about the money.
You're joking, right? All I ever heard from you is, don't give me that goddamn excuses, you understand? You pay me what's fucking owed!
You think this is a game, son? And it's my fault for playing along with you. For not setting you straight. But it's not a game. This shit wears on you, grinds you down. I ain't had a decent night's sleep in 43 years. And then after Lucho, shit.
Well, hey, we got the cocksuckers who did that. Every last one of them.
Yeah, and your uncle's still dead, ain't he? Yeah. You think sitting in that chair makes you special, huh? Somehow puts you above all the bullshit. But it's the opposite. All it does is paint a giant goddamn bullseye on your forehead. There's a price to be paid for all this, you understand? And I'm tired of paying it. Mainly, I'm worried I'm gonna get a phone call telling me you're dead in a gutter somewhere.
What do you expect me to do, huh? Work the front door? Glad hand folks as they come on in, maybe give them a quick slap on the ass?
You run it with me. And here, after a few years, after I know everything's settled down, you'll take over. Find yourself a nice woman. Give me some fucking grandkids.
Sounds boring as fuck.
It's the only way, son. The world is changing. Used to be people knew their place. Now everybody's screaming about equality. And now they all deserve a slice of the pie. Niggers, nicks, gooks, you name it. Our way of doing things won't work in a world like that. Yeah. You come to me with something like this, Lou, you better be goddamn sure. Yeah. Lincoln Clay's still alive.
Fuck.